Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be doing another tag video. Today I am going to be doing the baby name tag video. This video is different to the 10 names I love but won't be using, and I was tagged in this video by Natarsha over from Adoring4. I will leave her channel link down below. So there are 15 questions in this tag and I have them here on my phone, and I also have some notes that I made when I looked at the questions. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first question is, what is your favourite boy's name and girl's name from the top UK baby names list? And I actually did mine sort of like Natarsha and Rochelle Glendon. If you've seen her video of this tag, I did mine from the Australian top baby names, as I am an Australian mummy. So yeah, so the names I picked were Harriet for a girl and Harry or Harrison for a boy. Yes, I'm aware that they are rather similar names. The next question is, if you had twins, what would you name them? Girl, girl, boy, boy, and boy, girl. So if I had two girls, they would be Harriet and Odette. If I had two boys, they would be James and Alexander. I love the name Alexander, but really worry it would just be like he would always be called Alex, but I think you get that with long names. And if I had boy, girl, they would be James and Harriet. Question number 3 is, if you could change your name to anything, what would you change it to? And when I was a child, when I was younger, I really wanted the name, like I really wanted my name to be Jasmine, like Jasmine from Aladdin. So I think I identified with her because she has dark skin, and I know it doesn't look like it in this light and since I've had a baby, but when I was a child it was a lot darker, so I think I liked the name Jasmine. And yeah, I guess for me, just changing, if I was to change my name, it would just have to be to something that's a standard name. Because my name is Kirsten, I get like Kristen and Kirsty and Catherine and a whole bunch of other names, so yeah, I'm gonna say Jasmine. So question number 4 is, if you were to have 4 children of any gender and all their names had to start with the same letter, what would you call them? So I went with the letter E, and it's because I actually like quite a lot of names beginning with the letter E. However, Ryan, my husband, like pretty much vetoed any E name when we were naming Madison, and I'm pretty sure that rule will continue on when we have other children. So yes, I went with E, and it was for 2 boys and 2 girls. I absolutely love the names Ewan and Emmett. I've loved Ewan for forever, and Ryan just really doesn't like it. I think it's because it's quite an awkward name to spell, and just, yeah, he just doesn't like it. Emmett, like Emmett from Twilight, I think it's really clean and it can be applied for a small child or an adult. So yeah, love Emmett. And the girl's name's Evelyn. I liked Evelyn, and I think it's really sweet to shorten it to Evie for a little girl. And Elizabeth is the last one, and because I wasn't allowed an E name for the first name of our child, Elizabeth is actually Madison's middle name. Question number 5 was actually quite difficult, and it is, what is your favourite animal inspired name? So I actually had to do a little bit of Googling for this one, and I decided, like I made up. I picked Yara as my favourite animal inspired name, and it's derived from butterfly. It's a very popular Hispanic name. That's pretty much what I found out, but I just thought it was really pretty. So yes, Yara, which would be for a girl. Question number 6 is, what is your favourite colour inspired name? And this is actually a name that I really liked for a girl, but Ryan wasn't too keen on it for our daughter, and it is Violet. I think Violet is a very sweet name. I understand it's a colour, I understand it's a flower, but I just think it's a very sweet name. Love it. Question number 7 is, what are your top 3 boy names? And we don't have a son yet, we only have one daughter, so I think if we were to have a son the next time around, the top 3 names that I like and that I think Ryan would actually maybe agree to would be James, Harry and Alexander. The only thing with Alexander is it is quite a long name, and Unfortunately, you can't just tell everyone, please call my son Alexander, don't call him Alex, but yes, they're my top 3 boy names. Question number 8 is, what are your top 3 girl names? And my top 3 girl names are Odette, Harriet and Violet. They're my 3. I think Ryan will potentially veto Violet, and he wasn't overly keen on Harriet when we were pregnant with Madison. Odette he was warming up to, but when Madison was born, she just didn't suit Odette as much as I thought she would, and we decided to call her Madison, obviously. So yeah. So question number 9 is, what is your favourite celebrity baby name? And it would have to be Luna. So Luna is the daughter of John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, and yes, Luna is up there with names that I absolutely love. So yes, absolutely love them. So number 10 is, what is your ultimate guilty pleasure baby name? And at first I thought this was going to be rather difficult, and then I sort of gave it a little bit more thought and thought of the names that I love but probably shouldn't name my child, and it's a name that I've brought up with Ryan. He has said absolutely not. He said if we have a dog, I can name our dog this, but we're not naming a child this. And the name that I love, and if you know why I like it, please leave a comment down below, or if you know what it's from, because yeah, if you know what it's from, let me know down below in the comments. The name is Draco. I love it. I think it's such a very masculine name for a boy. I think it's somewhat appropriate for a baby. It's not too babyish, but it's not too adult, and I think it's just a very assertive masculine name. I think it's very clean, it's quite short. Yeah, so I love Draco, but yes, that would probably have to be my ultimate guilty pleasure baby name. Number 11 is, what is your most hated baby names? And I think hate is a very strong word. I don't think I hate baby names. I think there are baby names that I don't like. For example, I don't like names that are a little bit too babyish, by which I mean they suit a baby or a small child, but they probably don't suit an adult. And the other thing, so an example of that is like Molly or Polly. I just don't think those 2 names suit an adult. If that is your name, I am sorry, but I see people name their babies that, and I think it's very cute for a baby, but I'm not sure, like, you know, as an adult, you know, as a businesswoman, would that be a suitable name? The other type of name that I dislike, it's not that I hate them, they're not for me, and it's when they're boys' names that are used as girls' names. Now, totally okay with unisex names, that's fine. It's names like Frankie and Stevie. They're the 2 that I've seen recently that seem really popular for like little girls, and it's just not for me. If it's for you, that's great. It's just not something that I particularly like. Question number 12 is, choose a baby name based on food or drink, and I sort of narrowed it down to 2. It's sort of like one that I really like but would potentially never use, and one that I do like that I could use. So rosemary is one that I like and actually could use, but the one that I really like is Clementine. I think Clementine is just such a beautiful name, so sweet. I think it's really cute that my best friend was potentially going to be called Clementine, but that's not what she's called. But yes, they're probably the 2 names that I would pick for food inspired names. So question 13 is, pick a baby name based on a month. Now I would pick May. I think May is a very beautiful name. I think it's very sweet, very simple, very classic, but it probably doesn't go with our last name. Because our last name is Witney, like my channel, May and Witney just doesn't go. So if I had to pick something that went with our last name, I would pick April, because I think April Witney sounds more practical, more logical, it flows better. But yes, if I had to pick a name, not for my baby, just in general, I would pick May. I think May is lovely. Question 14 is, choose a baby name from a movie, and I have 2. So the first one is Harry, and if you've watched my channel before, You know that I am absolutely a massive Harry Potter fan. I'm even wearing, if you can see them, Deathly Hallow earrings. I absolutely love Harry Potter. So yes, Harry is a strong contender for me. I was happy to accept Harrison and Harry for short, but we named our first child Madison, so we can't have Madison and Harrison if we were to have a boy next time. So Harry is still a strong contender for me. I'm still trying to talk Ryan into liking it as much as I do, but yes, Harry. And the other name that I love that's from a movie, and if you know what movie it's from, because I don't think I've seen any other movie with a character with this name, let me know down in the comments below. And that name is Odette. I've loved Odette since I was a child. I love the movie that it's from. So yes, if you know what movie it's from, please leave a comment down below. And the last question, number 15, is pick a name that is already in your family. So the name that I went with was Timothy, or Tim for short, and that is one of Ryan's cousins. I think it's quite a cool name for a boy. We would obviously not use it because his name is Timothy or Tim, but yes, it's a name that I really like. So that's all the questions for this baby names tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess maybe even discovered some names that you hadn't heard of or thought of before. So I'm going to tag a couple of other mums in this video, and I'm going to tag Jessica from Utterly in Love, Maddie from Adventures with Maddie, and Taylor Maloney, and I'm going to leave their channel links down below so you can go and check out their videos as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed for my channel, then please hit the red subscribe button, and you can also click the bell so you can be notified when I upload a video. I upload new videos every week, so if you don't want to miss any, please hit the little bell, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.